What's going on today, guys? I'm gonna do a really quick video today. I got a Permagreen that's not putting out as much as it should when I calibrate it. I've tried some different things and I couldn't bring that rate up, so I'm going to replace the pump and I'll walk through it real quick here with you. Stay tuned, all you people with a Permagreen that might need a pump replaced. Get ready for 5 views on this one. It shouldn't take but a couple minutes, but I'll try to hit the highlights and walk you through it real fast. So what I've discovered is when I calibrate it, and how you calibrate it is you lock the throttle down, and there's a lock on that. Well, no, you got to tie the throttle down with a bungee cord or a big rubber band or a hair tie or something to keep it wide open. Then you lock the spray trigger open, and on the wide broadcast high gear side, put a collection beaker up under the nozzle and time it for 20 seconds, and you should have your 32 ounces, because that's gonna be the time that it takes to go over 1,000 square foot coverage. So you want your 32 ounces per 1,000 square foot. This one is in the low 20s. So first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take these, loosen these 2 bolts so I can slide this shield off. It's complicated stuff here, so pay close attention. Next thing is there's some Phillips screws on the impeller. I'll take them off, and if you have the machine in neutral, you can push it around to get it to where they're right there. And as you can see, this is missing this part right here isn't hitting this, so you need to do some adjusting to that too. So I'm gonna try this left-handed, one-handed, holding the video camera equipment, aka my iPhone. So you'll just loosen all these up. Again, left-handed, because I have the camera in my right hand. Get some popcorn, people. This is big stuff, and it'll just you need it loose enough to drop this down like that, so it'll just come out, and then this just lifts off. Get one-handed, that just lifts off. And you can see we got a bunch of fertilizer and crap under here. So let's take it out to the hose and clean this off before we go any further. Rinsed it off. If you're not getting full pressure when you calibrate, one of the first things to check is these right here. You can maybe, these are 7-pound pressure caps. You can maybe swap out one of the ones on the trim nozzles you don't use and just stick it up here. They're all the same pressure, and make sure it works, or it's not got something on it plugging it up or tear in it or something. But that was not the case on this one. Then you could move to the rear of the machine. I'll show you those, that, whatever. There's one right here, and you can use the 20-pound or the 30-pound. I think this has the 30-pound on it, so it should actually be getting more than 32 ounces per 1,000. Or just spray a little wider swath. But anyway, so neither one of those was my issue. And then I tried unhooking the lines to the pump and blowing them out, and that didn't do it either. So we're gonna move on to this next step. This is actually an old pump that I stuck back on here because I was just seeing if it made any difference. And it did spray a little better, but this pump got removed from another machine because it wasn't spraying very good. So we'll put a brand new one on it, and I'll show you how. Again, I'm gonna try to do some of this one-handed to give you an idea, but all you have to do is if I can get it in there. There's a nut here, a nut there. Loosen those and the pump will pull out, and the lines into it are just on a quick connect. Wear gloves when you do this because you're gonna get stuff on you. It'll come out of there, trust me. There it is. And this is when you're testing the lines back here, you take these out, lock your spray triggers open and blow compressed air through them, and it's going to spray out the spray nozzle on one of them and blow bubbles into the tank on the other one, but you'll know the line is unobstructed. So I'm going to loosen these bolts and pull the pump out. I don't know if I can get that in here or not. Let me see if the camera will set everything. Here comes the pump. Pulley. It's gonna have 2 hex keys on it to hold it in tight. You're gonna loosen those and the pulley should come right off. Put our pulley back on. There's a flat part on the shaft there. You just wanna be sure you get one of your Allen bolts get in good contact with that flat part. I'm not gonna completely adjust it till I get it in there. I'm just gonna put it on there kind of loosely at the time so I can get it lined up with the belt. And then the pump's gonna drop in like I showed you with the one with the arrow forward. So it's gonna go in there like this. All right, let's see if I can do this and film it. One-handed filming, not very good. You drop your bottom bolt in, and then you can just rotate the pump back into the slot there, but I gotta get the belt pulled over first. And again, we got our pulley free ball in there so we can adjust it. Belt, simple, no nonsense routing here. Just goes over that and over the PTO. This one drives the impeller, and this one drives the pump, and then you'll just line this up to where they're all straight, and then you can tighten your pulley now. And then you're gonna rotate the pump back until the belt is tight, and then tighten the whole shebang into place. And then put this back on. Pump replaced. This thing needs a good cleaning up. But anyway, I got it all put back together. Pump's in there, doesn't leak or anything. We're gonna go ahead and test it to see how much we collect in 20 seconds here. It's gonna be too noisy when I crank this up and do it, but I'm gonna tie this throttle back wide open after I crank it. Make sure that my RPMs are at 3450 on the clock, and if it's low or high, you can adjust it at that barrel adjuster. Then I'm gonna lock my spray trigger with the high gear broadcast selected. I'm gonna come under here with this measuring beaker and put it up under the nozzle and time out 20 seconds with my phone, pull it away, and I should have at least 32 ounces of material. Here we go. That was pretty straightforward and easy. Now we're just gonna go and put it back together in reverse. Oh, I did forget something. I need to adjust that, and I'm gonna loosen these screws and slide that striker plate over so it'll go back to vibrating the hood. Do that real quick. And I've left my tripod outside on the truck, so I'm gonna try to do this, well, at least demonstrate this one-handed. Lord, this is bad camera. I gotta loosen this up so it slides freely. Give me a little resistance. Anywho, you can get that on there like so. And you're gonna slide this part up to where it's in the agitator to make the breakthrough agitator move back and forth. And I'm gonna go ahead and tighten it down. I had to set the phone down. Your agitation jets spraying out of you. That's the spray pattern, the wet part. There you go, a little quick pump replacement. She's spraying up to par now. I'm gonna get back out at it. A little calibration advice. So, thanks for watching.